Oh, what's going on, guys? Got another gold guide video for you today. Today it's the SA87. Just another light machine gun. This one was actually probably a little bit easier or more fun to use because it's not as bulky, it's not as big, it's not as heavy as some of the other light machine guns. So you can see it looks more like a assault rifle, which is kind of what I had it built for because I didn't want to be slow, all bogged down with a big heavy machine gun, light machine gun. So I built it more like an AR. That way I could just be more aggressive when going for all these challenges. So yeah, when it comes to the actual challenges, I'll touch it later in the video when I'm going all the requirements. But the challenges are less than assault rifles and SMGs, and you don't need reload kills because for most light machine guns you have a big old like box or drum mag on it. This one you don't because it's just a smaller light machine gun. So you only need double kills, which is really good. But if this is your first video or your first gold guide that you've seen from me, I usually break the guns down into different builds. That way I'm covering specific camo challenges with certain builds. That way I'm giving you the best build for that challenge. So it gets the job done really well rather than giving you one build that's good for all of them. And then I'll go into the camo requirements, which is where I'll put up a little thing on the screen showing you what you need to do for the challenge, what maps are best, like what game modes on that map, whether it's hardcore or core, and any other tips and tricks that I've picked up along my way to getting gold in Damascus. But with that being said, these videos are usually recently they've been like 20 minutes long. I'm not sure if they'll be that long for the light machine guns because there will be one last build. But I'll jump in the first one, which will be the kills. Alright, so right here is the kills build, as you can see. So keeping it nice and small. It's actually the gun that I previewed just a second ago in the intro. So the barrel, you're going to use the 18.2 inch factory barrel. This is going to help you with your ADS speed and your movement speed. Again, you want that because you don't want it to be this big, bulky light machine gun. Because you're most likely going to be playing on Shipment, Shoot House, or Rust. One of those smaller maps. So you want to be more agile. And Merc foregrip, one of my favorite attachments in the game. This is going to help with your recoil control and your hipfire accuracy, which are both just really good pros. Use whatever optic you like. I'm most comfortable with the GI Mini Reflex. I also really like how it has this thin bezel right here, as you can see. That way, if you're using something like this hollow sight, you can see how thick it is. You can easily block someone behind this like the frame of the scope, where this nice and thin, less of a chance that you're to block somebody out. So I prefer the GI Mini Reflex, but you can use whatever sight you are most comfortable with. For the rear grip, this is one of my, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I love this attachment. Stapled grip tape helps with your ADS speed and your sprint to fire speed. If you don't know what the difference between the two are, ADS speed is going to be the time from when you're hip firing to looking down your sight. So since in this case, since it's a pro, it's going to reduce that amount of time, allowing you to look down your sight faster. And then sprint to fire speed is that time from either when you're like sprinting or double sprinting. And then if you were to pull the trigger and cancel the sprinting animation to go to shoot, it's that time from you stop sprinting to getting that first shot out of your gun. So again, it's a pro, it's going to reduce that amount of time, allowing you to shoot faster. Sprint to fire speed, really important, really good pro to have in hardcore, which is what I recommend you do every single weapon, except for I think launchers, I say to play core. But everything else you want to play in hardcore. It just allows you to get these challenges done way easier. And I know if you're a hardcore player hearing me say, or if you're a core player, sorry. If you're a core player hearing me say play hardcore, you're probably going to try and ignore it. But really, just take my word, try a couple of games, and I promise you're going to make progress 10 times faster than you would have in core. But those two pros are really helpful in hardcore because they allow you to win gunfights. They allow you to get that first shot off, which in hardcore it only takes 1 or 2 shots, depending on distance, to kill the guy. So getting those first shots onto the guy before he shoots you is really important. And then the stock, using the Forge Tac CQB comb. This is going to boost your ADS speed. This would be the last attachment, like it would be the 5th attachment slot, so it's got like the least importance. So if you wanted to use sleight of hand or an extended mag, maybe a laser sight, this I would definitely swap out this one. But the rest of these I would keep as is. Muzzles I don't ever touch. I don't think they're really important. But like I would swap it on. If I was to swap this, I'd probably swap it for a laser. So if you don't want to have that faster ADS speed, just swap it for whatever you want, really. But that's gonna be it for the kills build, and then the next is not the reload build, it's the Longshot build. No, it's the Hipfire build. It's the Hipfire build 100%. Alright, so here's the Hipfire build. First thing, starting out with 5 milliwatt laser, as always. As you can see, gonna increase your hipfire accuracy, and then also boost your sprint to fire speed. The hipfire accuracy is really important. As you can see right here in the description, says 5 milliwatt green laser greatly improves hipfire accuracy, yada yada yada. Where if you go to the 1 milliwatt laser, which is the other laser that deals with hipfire accuracy, it does not say greatly. So that's kind of a giveaway that it's going to be not as good as a 5 milliwatt. But you can see right here, I have it equipped, and if I was to put on this 1 milliwatt laser, you can see the reduce in accuracy. So that's that's even more confirmation that the 5 milliwatt is going to be better for hipfire accuracy. Moving on to the next attachment, you have the Merc foregrip once again. It's going to help with your hipfire accuracy. I don't really think recoil control matters when it comes to hip firing, but you're really just worrying about the hipfire accuracy anyways. And then I'll save these two attachments for last. You want to use staple grip tape. This is going to help with your ADS speed, which I don't know why I said that because that's not really important. But sprint to fire speed, allowing you to get that gun up faster. Which again, like I mentioned in the kills build, that's important to have in hardcore. Now, sleight of hand and the extended mags kind of tie in together. So with extended mags, with hip firing, you're going to have to shoot more bullets because you're not going to be as accurate as if you were aiming down your sight. So you just have to shoot more to be able to kill the guy. Now, with that being said, since you have to shoot more, you want more bullets in that magazine, so you use extended mags. So that's why I use extended mags. But sleight of hand ties right into that. Again, since you want as many bullets as you can possibly have in your magazine, you want to be reloading a lot, so you have more bullets in the magazine. So you use sleight of hand. It'll allow you to reload faster, get more reloads in, and less time. You're spending less time on reloading. That way, you're not going to die while reloading as often. Still going to happen, but you can't avoid that. But yeah, that's going to be it for the Hipfire build. Pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Just the generic Hipfire build. Now, there isn't going to be a reload build because, like I mentioned, instead of reload kills, they are double kills, so that will be the kills build. That's going to cover that. And then, so the third and last build is the Longshot. Alright, so here we are in the Longshot build. Real quick before I get into the gun, most important part of this build is the smoke grenade. Well, not the most important, but one of the most important is the smoke grenade. I'll explain to you in a second when I go in the actual game and play. I'll show you why this is so important, but it'll make some more sense once I start breaking down the gun, which I'll do right now. So the barrel, you're going to want to use basically whatever the longest barrel is. In this case, 25.4 inch factory barrel. It's going to help with your damage range, which is a little bit of a bonus. But since you're in hardcore, it's still going to be probably just a 1 or 2 shot kill. But you'll take the damage range. Well, velocity doesn't really matter. It's going to be a hit scan basically no matter what because you're playing on such a small map. But it's going to help you with your recoil control, which these smaller barrels do not. And with the playstyle that you're going to be using, which I'll show you after I break down this gun, recoil control is going to be important. And then you're going to use the Ranger foregrip, which is going to help with your aiming stability, which is an important pro that you want for this build. And again, recoil control. Granulated grip tape, once again, aiming stability and walking steadiness. Sure, nice to have, but not at all important. But aiming stability is. Last but not least, or not last but not, second to last, is the Heavy Stock Pro. This is going to help with your aiming stability, which, once I go into game, I'll show you why that aiming stability is so important. And then you want the thermal sight. You can use whatever thermal sight, or you can use the night vision sight. For me, personally, about 90% of the guns that I use in the game, I never use the thermal sight for this method that I'm going to show you. I usually use the night vision enhance right here. The reason for that being is because the guns in this game have a lot of levels. This gun has got 56 levels. Right here, you lock all these sights in order. So, the GI Mini Reflex is the first sight you unlock. Canted Hybrid is the last. So, you can see the Solo Zero Night Vision is only a couple in. It's unlocked early on, where the thermals, you have to go a lot farther down in the weapon level tree to unlock them. So, the thermal sights are going to allow you to see through the smoke a little bit clearer, and it'll be a little bit easier to see the guys. But the night vision sights will do the exact same thing. It'll just be green and orange, or the guy will be black if he's got cold-blooded on. But it'll do the exact same thing, and it's actually what I used 90% of the time when I was doing this method. But that's actually it for the attachments for the gun. But now I'm going to hop in-game, and I'll show you exactly how to use this build to the fullest potential. Alright, so here we are in-game. Real quick, before I get too far into this explanation, everything I do on this side will apply exactly the same on that side down there. So it doesn't matter which side of the map you're on. If you're down on that side or you're down on this side, it'll be the exact same method. Nothing about it is different except for the side that you're on. But getting into this, so the first thing, like I said, was one of the most important parts of this build was the smoke grenade. So what you're going to do, you don't always have to do this, but once you do this a couple times, the enemy team will know what you're doing, and they will more than likely have people up on that wall, just like you will be jumping up here. So the smoke grenade is just going to help with like your survivability, basically. So throw a smoke up and over the wall and let it puff up in this middle lane, let it block your visibility. Jump up, mount your gun, and as you can see, if you look on the left of my screen, it's completely blocked out, but when you look through, you can see perfectly. So anybody that doesn't have a night vision sight or a thermal sight won't be able to see you, but you can see them, and then you shoot them, no problem. So as you can see, when you're mounted, my hand is completely off my mouse right now. Both my hands are just in the air. You can see how steady the reticle is of this sight. I'm looking close. I don't think it's moving it. It might be moving a little bit, but it's hard. It's basically nothing. So that's why you're building for aiming stability so much, because you want to get the shots. You want to get the shots onto the guy, and you want to get the shots off as quickly as possible, because you want to kill the guy obviously before he kills you, and before any other people that are doing the same method kill him. So that's important. Now when it comes to getting actual long shots, anybody that's on this wall right here, that will be a long shot. If they are mounted on this corner right here, which on this side would be this corner, that will be a long shot. There's I think there's 2 or 3 spawns. Well, I know for a fact there's spawns right here. Whether it's 2 or 3, I'm not quite sure. But there's definitely spawns right here along this wall. Those are all long shots. Then if I jump up here real quick, that grass strip is about where it'll change from a long shot to not a long shot. So you just want to make sure you shoot them before they get too close to you, to make sure you get that long shot. And again, this spot, since you're mounted, will also count for mounted kills. And when you're on that side, on that wall, shooting this way, it's basically just halfway between that box and this wall. So somewhere right there is where it'll stop from being a long shot. But yeah, so one thing to note, when you're doing this, you can kill the same person like 3 or 4 times. That person's gonna eventually get kind of annoyed with you, so they'll try peeking from different spots. They can peek here, they can jump down from this wall up here, they can peek that corner, they can peek from either side of the wall. But they're eventually gonna get annoyed at you, and they're just gonna try and kill you. So once that happens again, just use that smoke. It'll block your cover, and to be honest, it's kind of scummy, but I mean, it is what it is. When you throw a smoke, if your teammates that are on this wall with you, they don't have a night vision sight or a thermal sight, they're not going to be able to shoot the guys, and you'll be able to get the kill, and they won't. So yeah, I mean, it's something just to ensure that you get those kills. But yeah, there's nothing really crazy about this. When I did this, I didn't ever look to my left and right. I had my friends sometimes saying like, there's a guy coming on the right, there's a guy coming on the left, but honestly, I just didn't care. I just wanted to get these kills no matter what. I didn't want to risk looking away and then someone popping up and me not getting the kill. So, I mean, I don't really care about my KD. If you do, then go up. I mean, by all means, try and shoot the guys on the side. I would just sit here and I would just shoot them as soon as they popped up. But that's really it for this method. There's nothing too like groundbreaking about it. But from what I found, this is the best way to get your long shots. And while you're getting your long shots, it's gonna help with your mounted kills. But that's actually it for all the gun builds and all the breakdowns of the guns. Now I'm going to hop into the camo requirement part of the video and just give you any tips and tricks and what's going to be the best maps and game modes to get Damascus. Or not Damascus, gold. Alright, so now we're on the camo requirement part of the video. So I'm just going to bring up all the different categories for the camos in the game, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get all the camos within that category, what map is the best to get those challenges done on, whether to play hardcore or core on that map, and then what weapon build specifically from the video to use to get this done as quickly and easily as possible. So starting with the first one, you have spray paint. You need to get 525 kills. You want to play shipment, hardcore shipment specifically, and then you want to use the kills build. For woodland, you have to get 75 headshots, again, hardcore shipment, and then use the kills build. For digital, you need 65 crouching kills, hardcore shipment, and then kills build as well. And then for the dragon category, you need to get 45 hipfire kills. So you want to play shipment, hardcore again, just like for all of these categories. Well, except for splinter, but we're not there yet. You want to use the Hipfire build because you need to get Hipfire kills. But yeah, that's it. For Splinter is where it's got to change up a little bit. You need to get 45 long shots, and you want to do this on Shoe House. Of course, you can do it on whatever map you feel is best or whatever you have available to you, because you won't always have Shoe House 24/7 available to you. So if you have Shoe House, use that or play on that. You want to do it on hardcore, and then you want to use that long shot build. And then for the Topo camo category, you need to get 45 mounted kills. What I would do personally was I'd wait for Topo to unlock before I worked on Splinter. That way I could get the 2 done. Because if you follow my method to getting long shot kills from this specific video, you have to have your gun. Well, you don't have to, but I mount my gun. So I'm getting a mounted kill and a long shot kill at the same time, and you can see that at both categories you need to get 45 kills total for each one. So you'll knock out 2 challenges by just trying to complete 1, which is super nice. So although for the Topo I say shipment, you could wait, and then you could just play on Shoe House and get both Topo and Splinter at the same time. And then of course you want to play hardcore, and then depending on whatever method you're doing, whether you're trying to play on shipment, use kills build, or if you're doing it with Splinter to get along with the long shots, then use the long shot build. For Tiger, you need to get 180 max attachment kills. Again, hardcore shipment, and you want to use the kills build, although the build doesn't necessarily matter. Kills build will be the easiest on shipment, but all 3 builds in this video all have 5 attachments, so no matter what build you're using, if you get a kill with it, you're going to be getting a kill towards Tiger. Then you have stripes, which you need to get 30 double kills, which is so much easier. Well, I guess now it's not like crazy, but like when this game first came out, the reload kills were the worst thing in the world. You had such a small window to get a reload. They gave you like no time at all to reload your gun. But reload kills now aren't that bad. But for light machine guns, you don't even need to get reload kills. They swapped that out for double kills, which is amazing. So all you need to do is play shipment hardcore, and you'll get double kills no problem using that kills build. Then for reptile, you need 75 kills with no attachments. Again, hardcore shipment. And then for the weapon build, there's no weapon build because you need to use a bare bones gun. So yeah. And then for skulls, just like anything else, you need 3 kill streaks, 25 of them to be exact. Play on shipment, hardcore, and use kills build. Now, if you guys are getting slapped around or you're just getting unlucky on shipment, you could definitely play other maps. Or what I would do was, if I had trouble on shipment, I would go into ground war, and then it's extremely easy to get 3 kill streaks in ground war just because the maps are so big. You can be in so many different spots, and there's so many people that you'll run into them. You'll run into people basically anywhere on the map. So if you're getting smacked around on shipment, go into ground war, and you should be able to get it done, no problem in there as well. But that's actually going to be it for this part of the video and for the video in general. If you guys did enjoy it, please like the video. And if you didn't like the video, there's a button down there for that as well. If you guys have any feedback, comments, concerns, anything like that, just drop a comment down below. I usually see and reply to every comment, just because if you guys do anything really with the channel, I get like a notification on my phone. So I try to get back to everybody, and I usually I think I do a pretty good job with that. But I always feel weird asking for people to subscribe, so I always put this little clip of FaZe Jeff in here at the end, and he kind of just explains like how his mentality about like what he says about subscribing kind of fits in with mine, so that's why I put this in here. But I'm gonna cut to that now, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Jeff is such a lame. He used to mock people for asking for subscribers, and now that's all he does. It's like, dude, the analytics between a video where you tell somebody just simply adding, hey, can you subscribe, versus not. It's actually insane. It's literally a friendly reminder that you can subscribe. I ain't begging for shit. I got enough. But if you want to subscribe, I appreciate it.